My last talk, I was talking to you about changing rules to become better yourself and the people whom you are working with, or you want them to improve and change for better. I have talked about the few rules, and the first rule I talked about in my last talk was you might not have a disease that behavioral change can cure. Today I'll be talking about the second rule, and that is pick the right things to change. Very important, my friend. You must not have a problem and you think all the time that you got many problems. But I don't think you can address everything, so you have a responsibility ability to pick up the right thing or the most vital thing and choose and work upon that. The first thing I always tell people whenever I talk to them and who wish to change themselves in any of my workshop or my talks, that they have to understand the difference between miswanting and mischoosing. It's very subtle, my friend, but real. Wanting, after all, is different from choosing. So, are those actual moments when we get together, the process going, when we miswant or mischoose. My friend, mischoosing occurs when we discover that what we wanted did not make us happy. Choosing is slightly different. We must choose among the vast array of options. It requires wisdom to choose. I give an example. Suppose you want to buy yourself a good shirt. Wanting to having a shirt, you just go and pick up any shirt. It will fulfill your want to put it on. But choosing from the arrays of shirts require wisdom. What linen, what color, well, whether it is well within your budget, what goes with your texture, your color of the your skin, so many things. When you apply all these things and you choose the best from the various options available, my friend, you are choosing, and that requires wisdom. Same distinction arises with people dealing to change for better. There may be many shortcomings one may notice on somebody, on people who I'm working with, or on yourself itself. You can't actually work on everything. That's why I don't get involved in the wanting part of changing rules or when I wish to change better. Want तो हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले. I focus about how people choose to reach their goals if they make wrong choice. They will surely fail. I help myself and help people in deciding what they need to change. And what I do, I review what they are doing or what we are doing in the right perspective, and then give a cool thought what is needed to change. Successful people, my friend, do a lot of things simultaneously or lot of things right. Just because they are successful, there is nothing to fix there for them. Remember, any not every challenge, as I said earlier, needs to be addressed in you or in others. People have a tendency to overcome it and want to do everything, and I always tell them that never overcome it. Very and secondly, after ensuring they don't you don't overcome it, secondly, I feel that giving unlimited choices to people It generally confuses them. You flirt with somebody with information, they will not be able to take a right decision. Just turn your attention to the most vital flaw that needs to be addressed and focus on that to change. Everything will fall in its place. I make people see that they learn to improve controlling their emotions. Most important part. I'm a golfer and I can see that why people have problem choosing what needs fixing. Giving a golf example. In golf, it is common wisdom that 70% of the shots takes place within the 100 yards of the pin. It's called the short game. And it involves pitching, chipping, hitting out of the sand traps, and of course putting. And if you want to lower your score, focus on the fixing your short game, my friend. It represents almost is less than 70% of your score. Yet, if you go to a golf course, you will see very few people practicing their short game. They are all at the driving range trying to hit the oversized drivers as far as they can. Statistically, it does not make sense, my friend, because over the course of 18 holes, they will only need their drivers 14 times at most, whereas they will pull out their short irons and putters at least 50 times. Alternatively, a small muscle movement. It is much easier to matter than the violent big muscles movement of a driving off the tee. Nor does it makes sense completely. If you improve your short game, my friend, you will shoot lower scores and beat your competitor. My friend, it is very important for us to understand and focus on the most important flaw, like a short game. And if you think it is hard to get people to fix their flaws, as in golf, which is difficult here, imagine how tough it is getting the completely getting the things which are not completely under your control at all. That's one reason I take the stuff so seriously. When people comment on getting together, they are doing something difficult and difficult. In truth, I apply these small principles in my life and the people whom I work with to take a stock of their all the shortcomings. And firstly, and they give a very cool thought what needs to be addressed and focus on from various flaws available, the most vital one, and give a cool thought. What is required to be done to change this and amend this flaw in yourself? Pick the right thing to change and apply corrections. You will be a change person, a better person, an effective person. Thank you very much.